Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to tame rock drakes, where to find their eggs, so stay tuned.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long.
If you want to host your own Ark server, then I recommend renting one from Nitrado. They're also the official server provider for Wildcard. Go to jaycartere.com/Nitrado to rent your own Ark server and help out the channel in the process. Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Cartere from the Cartere Cartel server, and Aberration has just released, and everyone wants, well, a lot of people want a rock drake. Let me not say everyone. And you can't tame them, you gotta raise them. They're kind of like wyverns. They're in a really terrible area of the map. You need a hazard suit in order to bear this. Look at my radiation right about now. It keeps going up, even though I've got full hazard suit protection. Apparently that doesn't do much, so you kind of have to get in here and get out. I am on a griffin. I know some of you are going to moan in the comments, be like, oh, there's no flies in Aberration, you're on a griffin, it's easy for you. Yeah, I'm on the griffin to show you where these things are, so you can actually like plan your way to there. Later on in the video, I'm going to try out a few techniques to get here without a flyer, of course, because you won't be able to use them. So let me show you the coordinates we're at. We're at 65.8, 40.5, and that is there on the map. You see in the middle of the map there, that whole black area, I think is the, what is it called? The rock drake lair thing, kind of like the wyvern scar. Let's actually land here and get an egg. But if you was to come here normally, this is probably how you'd climb up here. You'd probably have to kill the rock drakes in the way as well, because like, who wants to have those guys chilling around? How are you supposed to do this? Okay, so it's just R2. You probably have to climb up. I like that it's showing you where you're gonna go, and the blue thing is like when it's just gonna jump off. So this is how you do it. Are we fighting rock drakes? Is there a rock drake coming? And that's level 36. That's really shite, so it's not even worth it. There's another one over there, close somewhere. Is my griffin getting? Okay, my griffin killed the rock drake. Nice. So we've also got zip lines, because this is probably what you need to do to get over here. So is that connected? Okay, nice. I honestly do not know how to use zip lines, so I hope this works. You know what, fuck it, let's just grab that. Let's grab the egg, because why not? That's gonna come for us. But ooh, chill out, cuz. Okay, that's not how you use zip lines. You also probably want to bring grapples and the climbing picks. Can we get that far up? Oh no, we cannot. Here's an update that I learned after making this video. You cannot use grapple hooks on Aberration anywhere. There is no grappling, so don't even try. The zip lines aren't the best thing to use to move across, because they have a really short distance of effectiveness. Probably as far as the grapple hooks on the other maps. It's just not feasible to create a grapple system or a zipline system that will get you to where you want to go, so I'd suggest against it. You could use an elevator to have a way to get down here at any point you want, but honestly I think parachutes and the climbing picks are your best option. I did eventually learn how to spawn in the Ravager, because I accidentally spawned in other things in this video, and that was cool on zip lines. Very good on zip lines, and I believe it can climb on vines as well. But again, zip lines are not going to be good enough, because you can't shoot them far enough. You can shoot off the back of the Ravager, which is cool, but you can't really create a zip line path to where you want to go, because the area of effectiveness is so small and it's not easy enough to shoot somewhere and shoot somewhere else, because it seems the way the map's designed, there's just loads and loads of far distances that you can't really zipline in between. So that's unfortunate. So elevator, parachutes, climbing picks, hazmat suits. Let's continue with the rest of the video, because you're going to get swamped by these rock drakes, and if you don't have a rock drake here, then it's going to be very, very hard for you. Also, in order to raise them, you will need to put them in a really cold area. Can you get away from me, guys? Leave me alone. How do you beat them up with this? Okay, it's not great. It's not great. So you need to have a bunch of air cons in order to get these. We're just going to kill these rock drakes real quick so we can get back to doing what we was doing. In order to raise rock drakes, what do you feed them? You need to feed them nameless venom. Now, in order to get nameless venom, you need to kill the nameless, which are those little glowy creatures that appear from underground when you are not around light sources. So if you're in the dark for too long, I believe they come around, especially on the lower parts of the map. So if you go like really down south, you see on the right there, down there, loads of nameless. So you need to kill a bunch of nameless until you get some venom, and that glowtail is about to get murdered. And then you will feed that to your rock drake as it raises, the same way you feed milk to a wyvern. So instead of knocking out rock drakes and getting, I don't know what, rock drake milk from them, you've only got to get nameless venom, which, you know, nameless can be pretty easily killed if you've got like a good tame or something, but they can overwhelm you. They can definitely overwhelm you and fuck your shit up. I believe there was another egg over here, although you do have to get really close for it to spawn in. Like, you can't really see it from a little while away, which was really annoying when I was searching for these eggs. You gotta get really close. See how, look, if I go a bit further away, that's gonna be gone. Oh, there's another one up here as well. Nice, there's a bunch of these around here. So you basically just gotta climb your way up. But even getting down here, you're gonna need to use like a bunch of parachutes and that. Okay, you can't climb on those rocks. Damn, what are they expecting people to do? This is really a wild situation. Are you supposed to fall from the top to get there? Because look, okay, now I can climb there. Okay, so you climb up there. What's this? 60. All these are mediocre. And let's try the zip line a bit higher. So you need to go next to it, and then you can ride it. But I need gasoline. I thought you could zipline without the zipline motor, but it seems you cannot. So you press triangle to use the zipline, and then you can zip across. Can you also use the zipline while you're on the zipline? Yes, you can. So I don't think we can drop and then zipline onto another one. Oh, you can! Okay, so you can set up a bunch of ziplines and just press triangle at the right time. Don't press it twice. And you can zipline across. So here we are on the map. Before we go down into the rock drake lair, we're at 54.8, 44.3. So this is basically a kind of an entrance. And I have realized that yes, grapple hooks don't work at all. You can't grapple anywhere. So that is totally off the table now. You can't use that in PvP or anything like that. There's nowhere to grapple on this map, because it seems they want you to use these hooks. So there is one way to get down. You could get down by climbing down like this, because really I wasn't able to spawn in one of the Ravagers because it just wouldn't allow me to for some. Oh shit, there's a snake there. Leave me alone, snake, leave me alone. So you just look at the end of the cliff and then you just climb down like this, and you can basically get down all the way this way, or you can just jump it and get a parachute, but you need one of these, otherwise you're not getting back up. Not the parachute, but the climbing thing. This is not nice. Okay, there we go. Damn, we're dropping forever. Probably be quicker to just use the other thing. Yeah, we just get super close and parachute before the end. I think you probably still take a little bit of damage from that. So now we are basically at the bottom and we have room to explore. I think we may need to get down a little bit deeper if I'm not mistaken. This may not actually be the bottom. I think it's going to be a lot of climbing. A lot of climbing and a lot of, you know, using zip lines and your spyglass to make sure you're going in the correct direction. I think climbing is a better option than parachuting down because you've got more control. You can see where you're going to, and you'll probably be able to get to where you want to go to. So if I wanted to go like all the way to the left side of the map to get to that coordinate that I was at before, we'd use these climbing things. I think these climbing picks do run out. So bring a few of them. We'll try and get some ascendant ones. And as you can see, we can make our way to the egg, although I'm not going to show all that because that would be long. But I think this is probably the best strategy to get down here and to get to an egg, and to get out. To get out, you need goods, very good gear to kill those rock drakes, or to just be super sneaky and not even get caught. Like maybe try and use ghillie or something, but then you can't even use ghillie because it's all hazmated down there. You gotta use the radiation stuff. So we are not really that far down. So I think maybe the best thing is parachuting, because look how long it's taken us to get to where we want to go. I mean, could we stop? Then we could like try and parachute towards there, or try and do this. Did we hit anything? No, I don't believe we did. Because the parachuting is really slow in this. Really slow. Slow to the point that you have a lot of opportunity to see where you want to go, to see around your surroundings, and basically get to where you need to get to. I know this is a video on how to tame the rock drake, but I believe all this information is useful and will help you get to that, instead of me just, you know, showing you where the eggs are and having people moan at me because I didn't show you on, you know, on a tame that you could use or something like that, because obviously you can't use griffins on here. So parachuting seems to be a very good strategy. Parachuting is probably the best way forward, and a zip line. So you'd want a parachute, zip line, zip lines, and the climbing picks. So getting back up is going to be the journey. You probably want to build something close to here and like build a way back up and deal with all that sort of stuff, instead of just, you know, coming down here and then climbing all the way back up. Maybe have some reversible. Oh, leave it alone. Leave me out, man. Has that got little? Oh my gosh, it's got little electric. Wait, no, what the fuck is that? That looks weird. That looks weird. I don't think this is where we wanted to be. Unfortunately. Yeah, this is going to be a difficulty to figure out to get to exactly where you want to get to and stay alive in the process. It's really some end game stuff getting a rock drake. It's not going to be easy. It's definitely not going to be easy. I think it seems harder than getting a wyvern just because of the sake that you have no flyers. But if you've got any strategies or any tips you want to share, please leave those in the comment section below. I'm going to end the video here because I think I've walked through enough things like to give you an idea of what you can do, and I've shown you the place where you can get eggs and told you how to raise them. You basically got to, you know, put a box of air conditioners around, or do like, if you've seen any breeding videos, you know what to do to breed a wyvern. It's basically the same thing. If you haven't and you don't know how to breed a wyvern and you're not ready for a rock drake, chill out. If you want me to make a video on how to breed the rock drakes and show you how to set up a breeding pen and all that sort of stuff, then let me know in the comment section. But thanks for watching, thanks for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. So you can make your way upwards using these zipline anchors, even if you don't have, because we can't use grappling hooks, because these powered anchors, they allow you to move upwards as well as just across. But the range on this is not great. Like, it doesn't have great range at all. We're losing a lot of zip lines doing this. Like, come on, it's right there. The rock is right there. We should be able to use that. And then we can put that there. Bit difficult. Something you guys need to work out. But the zip line and the climbing picks and the parachute is definitely the key. Hope I helped you out. Also, guys, I forgot to add that I do not know the complete raising times of the rock trick. So if you guys know the official rates, please leave a comment down below. Let everyone know how long it takes to raise a rock trick. I'm guessing, I would assume, to go in thinking that it's going to take as long as a wyvern, and then hopefully it takes a little less, but it shouldn't take more than that because they're kind of like the same type of creature. So I would assume it'll be like the same type of time, like 4 days or whatever on official. So yeah, if you know how long it takes, leave a comment down below. If you want less grinding and more fun from your Ark experience, then come and join the Cartere Cartel PvP server today. Use the link in the description to join the server, or go to jaycartere.com/ARK-apply and follow the instructions. This is a boosted PvP server, so you don't have to grind for days to have an hour of fun like the official rates. All the rates and more information about the rules and the stats on the server is available at jaycartere.com/ARK-apply and in my Discord server. We welcome mature players who don't cry when PvP happens on a PvP server. There will be no salty squeakers allowed. So if that's you, don't even bother registering or trying to come on the server. There are also monthly reward packages for patrons who help support the server. You can see all the available packages on the Patreon page. So please help support the server by becoming a patron at patreon.com/jaycartere. I'll be helping patrons also to grow their YouTube channel. So if you got a YouTube channel and you want to play Ark on your channel, you want to make some videos, you want to grow your channel, that sort of stuff, then consider becoming a patron as an investment in your future, as you can make that back tenfold if you listen to my advice and grow your channel. Now, I will not be giving out wyverns and gigas and that sort of stuff to the patrons to ensure that we keep the server balanced. I don't want people to have OP dinos and be able to pay to win. So that's something that I've thought about. So again, use the link in the description and follow the 3 steps to join the server, or go to jaycartere.com/ARK-apply. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Let's survive together with less grind and more fun.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long.